All right, good morning, everybody. Time to do some more racing. You know, I just noticed we got this music going on. How do I ditch the menu music? Settings. All right, that's better. Now we're gonna go back to career. Next event, we're in the built for sport section here. Next event is Yas Marina South. Yas Marina? Yas Marina South? We'll see. Still driving that Nissan. I don't know where this is at. It's got some strange writing in the little thumbnail up there, though. Maybe it's Arabic. I don't know. We'll see. Still racing with the same car. Continue. I went through today before I started and adjusted the audio levels. Hopefully you can hear me today. I noticed in those last few videos you couldn't really hear me if I was saying anything.
The South Circuit provides tons of passing opportunities due to so many technical turns packed in such a short distance. If the competition gives you a gap, go for the pass.
I should check my volume here on the TV so I'm not picking up extra junk that way. Let's start the practice. Yeah, we got this, we got that, we got... Why does that guy have a helmet? Do I have a team? Are you in another car? I don't think I have a team. Or maybe that was just another driver from something from another team. Alright, brakes. Ooh, don't turn that way. Turn that way. That was kind of tricky. Lap in 105.58 or faster, which means this is a very short track. Which is kind of cool. That's good to start today with. There I go, overshooting the mark again. Still not awake, guys, yet. You have to bear with me a bit. All over the place. Oh, shoot, guys. Funny thing about this web streaming, if you're trying to like do it consistently, and I think anything you're gonna do, if you're gonna get better at it, you have to be consistent with it. So I am trying to be consistent. Oh, here's our... Oh, man. So I am trying to be consistent with it. Awful lap time. Well, that got through me. Almost went down the pit. But if you're being consistent with the web streaming, you know, like doing it every day or every other day or whatever, I have realized sometimes you're just not going to be up for it. Some days you're going to be down or whatever, and you got to try and bring the energy, and I don't know if that's me or not. Yes, I will. I'll try and bring the energy, but I don't like trying to fake things either, so. I think my energy this morning is on the verge. It could go either way. Trying to keep it up, though. Keep in a positive state. Here's that tricky little corner again. Let's brake before we get there this time. That one's gonna be kind of a tough one to figure out, I think. I damaged my car. I don't think I hit anything hard enough to damage. I had a time gain on that off the track. How did I have a time gain? Wasn't like it was a shortcut. I went a longer distance. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna have to devolve to pumping the brakes, actually. I have learned that pumping the brakes actually seems to slow you faster than just a steady brake press. Although for keeping control of the car, the steady brake press seems to be better. Overshot that corner again. At some point I will hit it right. Steady, pretty. Oh, pump, pump, pump. I thought short track means easy track. No, not this morning. Tough turn. Yas Marina South. And I sure want to drift to the right, or is it just because it's a long, slow left? For once I stayed on the track. Starting to do a little better. Severe vehicle damage, so I am damaged. That's the reason. And I'm thinking about that. Not thinking about making the corner where I'm supposed to. Alright, so let's go get the car fixed. The pit was up there just after that little zigzag, I think. Get the car fixed, see if we can't beat that 105 time. I wasn't, see, my best time was 108, so I'm not that far off. I definitely don't feel like my head is all together in racing yet, so. Coffee while they're working on it. Choose fuel. Choose repairs. Do all of it. Guess that, you know. Oh, that was my pit crew I was talking to a while ago. They all wear helmets. Huh. Look at that. Is that normal? I don't watch races on TV, guys. Is it normal for the pit crew to wear helmets? I suppose, you know, they're moving really fast. Probably a lot of equipment swinging around there, so you can see it maybe. Definitely not the old school way of doing things, but you know, nothing wrong with safety. That's one thing you learn, you know, it only takes a little half a second glitch, man, and a half a second glitch in your life can affect the entirety of the rest of your life. You know, you running the bandsaw and you look away for a half a second when you should be fully concentrating. Next thing you know, you only got 3 fingers. And if you're lucky, you might be able to get them sewn back on, but I bet they're never like they were when they were brand new. Like the original equipment.
5 minutes till race start.
Elon's probably working on some upgrades. Make them better than new. If you're into all that. I am not, man. I tell you what, I've been a techie my whole life. Not a Trekkie, a techie. Well, I like Trek too, but not to the, you know, dress up as a Klingon extent. But, no, I've always loved tech. I've worked on computers, built computers. I was, got a degree in electronics. Done programming on my own, never did, well, I did a little bit for a job, but it was just a tiny bit. It wasn't solely a programming job. I was like a maintenance guy that did a little bit of everything. Maintenance and production, actually. But, I am not sold on this brave new world with all the AI stuff, and I'm not really that against AI as far as the concept of it in a machine sitting on your desk where you can use it like Google or something like that. But I just don't know about giving it a lot of, I never liked the idea. Here's an example. Here's where I'm coming from. I remember seeing, this has been years ago, probably a decade or more ago now. There was all this money being spent on, like billions of dollars being spent on research on how to make nuclear power plants safer from electronic attack, hacking, and such. And they could have given me, you know, just half the money, and I could have told them, take the frickin' things offline. You will never be safe if a computer, or your system, whatever it is you're trying to protect, will never be safe if it's connected to the internet. Just won't. It's not possible. You take them offline, And that's that. You learn to operate with offline systems. You hire good people to work the plants where the plants don't need to be online. If you have to, you could have separate monitoring systems. Say the plant needs to up its production or something. And you say you want to do it automatically, but you keep it manually. You keep a physical person in the loop. Nothing there happens that fast that it matters anyway. But if you turn everything over to the machines, and then you add AI into the mix, you can guarantee decisions will be made and things will happen before you have a chance as a human to decide whether you wanted that to happen or not. There's just no way, there's no other way around it. You're just ceding human sovereignty. Always people say, well, if we don't do it, somebody else will. Well, let them. Keep our stuff manual. I'm probably never gonna get my bonus on this lap. As long as I'm sitting here preaching. No such thing as a safe computer system. Does not exist. There's always a way it can be hacked. And in fact, in these days with spy agencies and a deep state that is trying to grow its power at every whim, I guarantee you there are circuits in the circuit boards, on computer boards, and all the various types of computer boards. They go into like your refrigerators, stoves, and everything else. Guarantee you there are either circuits on the boards, but more than likely circuits inside of the chips that are designed for deep state access that nobody's ever going to admit to. These arguments you see about them saying they need access into this guy's stuff or that guy's stuff. They've already got all that access. The argument is show. The argument is a mirage for the public so they can pretend like they don't have access. They've got access. But the thing about it is they can't use that access like openly for anything. So they have to put together a show. Make it look like they're being responsible when they're not. They're just being power mad. Insert bad name. I'm not awake enough yet to come up with fancy names for people. Like I say, this day it's riding the line. I could fall off either way, good or bad. I'm trying to choose good. But I started talking about politics, all that stuff. Man, I freaking should. I started to say cat hair. It's not cat hair, it's my hair. Alright. Let's see if we can win this race. Starting 12th position. I don't know. I got my doubts on this one, guys. But maybe the other cars will teach me how to run this race. Split second, isn't that what who is sponsoring me also. I don't even know what they are. They like automotive parts. Yas Marina. I didn't pay attention to how the announcer said the name while you're. Oh, slow start. Yas Marina. Alright, everybody's on the brakes, trying to make a nice smooth turn here. We're on the first of 6 laps. I have pulled into 11th place. I only gained up. Oops, sorry guy. This is a mess.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
Hey, I had no choice there. I had the wheel turned as hard as I could. Ninth place, I moved up a little bit. Very aggressive drivers.
Total time penalty is about 1.5 seconds.
Back in the line. Up to 7th place. Alright. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Da, 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 da. Hey. It's not me. Lap number 3. So I can cut that corner there and they don't give me a penalty. Regardless though, I still got
3 remaining.
at least a 90-degree turn there if I cut it, so. At 5th place.
Total time penalty is about 2.5 seconds.
4th place. Those seconds are gonna probably cost me because I can't see people getting really stretched out over time on this track. back online.
Last lap. Let's go.
Hey, what the heck? Scheiße. Man, I'm all out of whack now. Yeah, you guys right behind me. So much for see, I needed a gap there because of my penalties. He's definitely not 2 seconds behind me. Finished 4th.
Good work out there.
Gotta race cleanly. And where am I at? Off the screen. 14. Didn't get on the podium. I was close though. Unlocked reward. Look at that. Did you see that? Barcelona, Catalunya. I love this one. All right, guys. I'm gonna kill this stream. Start another one for the next track.